Turn that crap off.
Alright, okay, I'll find something better.
Better.
Much better.
Django Unchained. So Django Unchained is the story of a slave played by Jamie Foxx who is found by a bounty hunter, Dr. Schultz, played by Christoph Waltz, who looks for him after freeing him from his slave owners. He tells him, I'm looking for you to find the Burrow brothers because he's a bounty hunter, and he tells him that if he can help him find the Burrow brothers, he can help him find his wife for both of their freedom. Joining me today for this big ass review are my collaborators, Dragoonxls, LCSteeler16, and APizzle90.
Well, what can I say? I am a sucker for westerns. All the long coats, the revolvers, everything about it that includes all the weaponry and lifestyle was just something that interested me for a very long time, so I was very interested to see how this would turn out.
Yeah.
And quite honestly, I can't find a flaw in this.
No.
I really can't, because the acting was very solid. There was, even when it had slow parts, the dialogue kept you interested. There was always humor in it, because it was a very touchy subject. It couldn't be all serious. I mean, if you had some humor in there. So honestly, I gotta say, it's great.
I'm a huge Quentin Tarantino fan. When it comes to Quentin Tarantino, it's the dialogue that he's a master at. And like Shane said, even when it's at the most boring of scenes, the dialogue can just punch you in. He could say one word, you're like, I'm in. There is no standout in this entire film. There's no standout. Every single performance is spot on.
Yeah.
Perfect. Jamie Foxx, I was really skeptical. He was just awesome. Christoph Waltz was excellent in this movie.
He was my favorite character throughout the whole entire thing.
And his dialogue is so good. Also, Leonardo DiCaprio, my god, he is the #1 most racist character I've seen on screen. I swear. He says the N-word so much in this movie, I think it's a record.
Oh yeah, that is one thing you guys got to keep in mind, is that this is back 2 years before the Civil War. The N-word was pretty much the most prominent word throughout the whole entire vocabulary of theirs.
So if there's anyone that might be offended to this word, you might want to just let you know that in advance.
It's just that, just so you don't go into theater and be like one of those annoying people like, oh god, he said the N-word, oh god.
He treats his slaves like all the time. The way he talks, the way he's dressed, you can just tell that it's like, okay, I hate that guy, I think you should die. Also, Samuel Jackson. He was
Jackson.
awesome.
He's a semi-serious character. Like, you know he's serious, but at the same time, you can't help but laugh.
He's like the biggest badass black guy ever in a film.
He's very well known.
I love how unapologetic he is about this, because Quentin Tarantino is one of those filmmakers that he will show you what you want to see. I mean, he does not hold back. Like, you want to see this, I will give you whatever the hell you want. You want a bloody massacre, I'll give you a bloody massacre, which there is near the end. Is awesome. Plus, the soundtrack he just played, kick-ass. Even though it does have some rap, and it does fit the scenes.
Rap's not bad, Austin.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
It's enough said.
3 out of 1, you lose. Good day, sir.
I absolutely loved the soundtrack in this movie. My favorite soundtrack to a movie this year. It slightly beats out Dark Knight Rises for soundtrack. That's what I think. It's my favorite of the year. Jamie Foxx was an absolute badass in this movie. I've listened to some of his music before. He's not that bad of a rapper. He's definitely better than 2 Chainz, Lil Wayne, and all that kind of stuff.
Why would you even mention Lil Wayne? He sucks.
Yeah, I'm just saying he's better, dude.
It doesn't make any sense to put Jamie Foxx and Lil Wayne in the same sentence, I'm just saying.
I'm saying he's better. Now if I could continue, Jamie Foxx.
No.
He was probably the best role I've seen this year, other than Christian Bale and Daniel Craig. Those are my 3 best roles in movies this year. Christoph Waltz was hilarious in this movie, and even in the beginning, the scene, which was absolutely hilarious, when he met the two slave owners. I think he should be nominated for supporting actor role.
Oh, definitely. Oh yeah, and just to go back really quick, I definitely think that should be nominated for Best Screenplay at the Academy Awards, if not Best Director and Best Picture. I'm just saying.
Awesome movie. I love this movie. Even some of the lesser characters played a good role. There are a couple cameos in there. I won't spoil it, but there are a couple cameos that are absolutely hilarious.
The cameo.
You'll notice immediately.
You'll know. You'll know.
Yeah, there's one scene in the movie where we could not stop laughing.
It was hilarious.
It was good.
Samuel Jackson was absolutely hilarious. Even though he tried to sound like a badass, he was hilarious in this movie.
The events that unfold throughout the movie, it just goes so well.
It does go absolutely well. Loved the bloodbath scene in the movie. Absolutely love that.
I thought you guys said love the
Oh my god, no. No, Austin, shut up. It was an absolute great ending.
First of all, do not ever mention Jamie Foxx and Lil Wayne in the same sentence ever again, or I will punch you in the face.
Okay.
Let's see. The first thing I liked about the, no, I didn't mean that. Obviously, I mean, look at those guns. Basically, going back to what you guys said about the N-word. Basically, to quote Leonardo DiCaprio in this movie, adult supervision is required.
Very true.
Yes.
You guys pretty much brought up all the things I loved about it, but I loved the end scene, the bloodbath. It was unbelievable. That was probably the best shootout I've ever seen in film history.
What? The best?
One of the best. Jamie Foxx was great. Christoph Waltz was great. You can actually cheer for him for not being a bad guy like he was in Inglourious Basterds. Samuel L. Jackson's hilarious. Yeah, it was just a all-around good flick.
For this movie, I would give it a 5 out of 5 because I cannot find any flaws within this movie. It just was very entertaining start to end. It was just perfect, honestly. Yeah, it was very touchy at some parts and other things weren't needed. Of course, a movie is not without its flaws, but like I said before, in terms of acting, it's just spot on.
I absolutely loved the shit out of this movie. Yes, I will say that actually. Yes, Quentin Tarantino has delivered yet another near masterpiece, or I will say it is a masterpiece in my eyes. I couldn't find literally any flaws with it. The pacing was done terrifically. The acting all around is spot on. I did find a standout performance. Soundtrack is awesome. The shootout scenes are so awesome for a Western. It is one of the best Westerns I have ever seen.
There's a lot of blood.
I absolutely loved this movie. It's one of my favorite films of the year. I'm gonna give Django Unchained a 5 out of 5 stars as well. Quentin Tarantino, you have delivered yet again, and great job.
This is just an absolute masterpiece of a movie. I absolutely love this movie. This may be in contention for one of my top movies of the year. This movie gets a 5 out of 5 seal of approval from me.
Seal of approval. At the same time, I want to make a seal of approval of Lucas, but at the same time, I think that would be just, you know, we don't all have our own seal of approval.
No, so take that back.
Excellent movie.
Okay, it was an excellent movie. Thank you.
Come on.
You're leaving us out of the loop.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 5, like these guys. Also,
just to drink the Kool-Aid, I'm guessing?
Yeah, might as well. There's a lot of blood.
Hold that thought. When you said to have the Kool-Aid, I just realized what that meant during this whole entire...
Yeah! I just realized it.
No, do you understand what I mean by... Okay, it's Django Unchained, slavery, Kool-Aid. Do you see what
Really? Wow!
I am so sorry.
That was our review for Django Unchained. Thank you to these guys for
These
being
guys.
on this review.
Always glad to be here. Always glad to be here.
Thank you, Shane. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you, Alex. Thank you all for being here as well.
anytime.
This weekend we'll be filming our top 10 best and worst. And until then, we shall see you guys next time.
See you around.
See you later.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Until then, we will see you guys next time.
See you later.
Yay.
We do that again, please.
Yay.
Let's do that again. And we will see you guys.
Ah, the light went off.
God, back off. And then, holy shit, back off. And we will see you guys. Okay.
It's been the Channel 5 News. Thanks for joining us.
I'm going home.
Back over here.
You are home.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay. We got keyboard composer.
Shut up!
And until then, God.
Really, Lucas? I'm going to hit you so hard right now.
This.
Well, actually, I wouldn't.